Yo. Yeah.
Faith-Based Workplace, LLC understands that narcissistic leaders are self-absorbed and hold beliefs of entitlement and superiority. At the same time, they act in their own best interest, putting others' needs and interests at risk. Therefore, workers can feel the pressure of working under narcissistic supervision. Such workers also may suffer abusive behavior from their narcissistic leaders. Companies with narcissistic leaders have higher turnover rates, and employees at these companies suffer from anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. Faith-Based Workplace, LLC wants to help employees handle direct contact with narcissists. Faith-Based Workplace, LLC's mission is to train employees on how to deal with other narcissists' employees, staff, and managers. Visit www.faithbasedworkplace.com for blogs, tips, and exclusive merchandise. Check us out on YouTube for help.
Hello. Sorry about that. How y'all doing? I'm running behind for once. How y'all doing? Welcome. Let me see who's all in here. Hey, how you doing? Uniquely Made. I see my sister Telsha's in here. Hey, welcome. My other sister Coach Tisha. Hey, how you doing? Love, peace. Welcome. Hey, Clarity, how you here? Welcome. Lady B, welcome. Thank y'all for joining me. Let's see. Auntie Karen, aloha. She's out there in Hawaii. She out there in a beautiful state, y'all. You know, it's nice out there in Hawaii. I was stationed out there back in 96 to 99 when I was in the Army. I know it changed since then, but beautiful place. Rizzo, welcome. My brother in here. Let's see, let me scroll up. See, I was in here chatting. And I was late because my brother stopped by. He's from Louisiana. He stopped by and I was talking. I just got off track what time it was. I said, I gotta go get ready. So that's why I'm late. So forgive me, but we here. We're gonna get through this one. Alan B, welcome. Let me see. Stroll up. Make sure I ain't missing anybody. I don't like missing people. Okay, I think I covered everybody that's in right now. Again, thank y'all for joining. Let me get caught up on my stuff. Let's see. And Shannon just ended. I missed the last bit of it. You notice I wasn't in the chat at the end. Like I said, my brother stopped by, so I wasn't in the chat towards the end. But she was talking some good stuff over there. So if you missed that one, you got to tune into that one and actually check that one out. But that was a good live right there. Again, you can reach my wife. This is all her social media, so far as Instagram and everything else. Fix my thing. Okay, we good. All right, hold on. See, when you're late, you don't get to do all your checks and stuff. So, Alamisa, I was still in middle school in 96. And I graduated in 96, Alan B. I graduated 96 and joined the Army in 96. I think I went to basic August 8th. I went to basic training. So, hey, a little bit older, but hey, it's all good. Hey, New House 77, welcome. So again, it's all Shannon's social media. So you just was on her live. You kind of know her social media, everything she has going on. So you can reach her there. Again, this is all my stuff. I just got on TikTok last week. So if you're on TikTok, you want to come follow your boy, you can come hit me up on TikTok, man. I just posted, I think, my 5th video today. So I'm learning, you know, how it goes with TikTok, but I like it so far. So you'll see me start posting more on TikTok in the very near future. So yeah, that's all my stuff over there. So thank you for that. What else? What else we got? Let me get this ticker going. Let me this is our title. Okay. So watch your circle of friends. There might be a Judas in your tribe. Now, see, when I first did that, I had Jonah up there, and I was like, well, hold on. When I started thinking about what I really wanted to talk about, I said, no, hold on. I got the wrong J. I said, no, it's not Jonah I want to talk about. I said, no, I need to talk about Judas. So that's why I was like, let me go ahead and let me change that title and put Judas up there. Because I'm sitting there like, wait, I say Jonah is not the one. And I know Jonah did some stuff too, but I'm like, nah, I ain't the one I think I want to talk about. Not with the circle of friends and everything. So, yeah, I had to turn around and put Judas in there and then change my my research and stuff from yesterday and today. I was like, okay, let me let me go into Judas, because Judas, we all know Judas. You don't know Judas. We about to learn a little bit about that brother today. That brother is a character. He's definitely a character. Hey, how you doing, Janet? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Judas is definitely a character. So Jasmine, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, we yeah, that guy Judas, yeah. So let me go through the comments right quick. I know y'all welcome everybody in and everything. So Newhouse 77, welcome. New person here. Blessings to you and your beautiful wife. I just got some wisdom of pearls from her, and I ain't go throw them. I love this juror. Amen. Blessings to you both. Oh, amen. Yeah, my wife be in there clowning. So you come over here, I don't crack jokes. Everybody know I'm kind of serious. Nah, I'm playing. Let me stop playing. Yeah, she was in there clowning when I was in there earlier. So she liked to, bring the heat and crack jokes and everything, just being ourselves. So, and I do the same thing over here. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. And before I get started, man, please, if you haven't, hit the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We growing. I just hit I don't talk about numbers too much, but we talk about wins and celebrations. So I just hit 1,400 something subscribers. So I'm happy. And I'm almost close to getting monetized as well, which is I say, okay, I'm like 17 hours away. So, hey, I guess we'll be monetized probably between this live and the live on Friday will be monetized. So, yeah, but that's for a whole nother thing. But again, thank y'all for anybody that ever liked or watched any of the videos, my videos or Shannon videos or commented or everything. That's all for, all to the grace of God, but it's all because of you. So thank you. Uniquely made. Salam shalom, my brother. Oh, yes, shalom. My sister, like I say, she's in here. See Coach Natisha. Got a few y'all in here. Love all y'all in here, all the family. I'm excited. Yes, Telsha is definitely in here. So yeah, I seen her commenting. So always good to see her. And she goes live. Y'all haven't been on her channel, which I know y'all don't know who she is. Y'all need to know. She goes live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for us. And I think it's 5 p.m. Central. I mean, not Central, Pacific, but man, she always in there cracking up. When I'm free and I can go in there, I'm always in there just laughing and cracking up. Because it's different when you live, like when I'm sitting in front of the camera, I got to do certain things. But when somebody else live, like when Shannon live or Telsha's live or somebody like that, I can go in there and just, clown in the chat. So it gives me a break from doing stuff. So I like it. So that's what that's about. Let me see what else is in here before we get going. Let me see. Y'all hear some noise. That's my nephews. And like I said, my brother, he's here. So y'all hearing the noise in the background. Lou, welcome. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. All right, let's get into this because I already started late, a few minutes late, and I don't like starting late. So what did you say, Allenby? You just cracked a joke by saying you don't crack jokes. Well, hey, I wasn't trying to crack a joke. I'm just, we're going to see if we're going to laugh some or not, but we're going to see. Hey, how you doing? It's whatever. I think that's Dan ID or Dandy. I'm not sure. I'm just going to call you It's Whatever. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining. Let me see. Okay, let's see. All right, let's get started. So we ain't got to waste none of y'all time. We try to stay on time and, move through this. So again, welcome. Thank y'all for joining. Starting off a little late, but hey, this usually don't happen. Usually we pretty much on time. But hey, you're amongst family, so family be late for be late sometimes. So forgive me. So watch your circle of friends. There might be a Judas in your tribe. What do I mean by this? Y'all know I like to break stuff down and think outside the box. When I say a Judas in your tribe, isn't necessarily a tribe. No, it could be just a circle of friends. That's why it's called circle of friends. It could be a Judas in your family. And we're going to break down, if you don't know what Judas is, like I said, we're going to get into Judas, actually what he is and what he did. If you don't know, most of us do know, but for y'all that don't know, we're going to figure this thing out and walk this thing all the way out, because it's some key things that happened back when Jesus was on earth that Judas did. And it makes you wonder, we talk about narcissists on this channel, but it makes you wonder, do you have a Judas in your tribe? Like, do you have a Judas that's around you that's destroying things and you don't even know it? And that's what I want to talk about. I want us to learn together. Have we had people in the past or presently have people around us that's just, they destroying stuff we don't know. You trying to figure out why these friendships not working out right. You trying to figure out why these business ventures ain't working out right. You trying to figure out at your job why you got fired. It's probably because you got a Judas, somebody you thought you can go to and tell personal. That's why I told you at work, I don't tell personal business, because I know people like to use personal business against you. So that's why I don't do that. It's not that I'm not a friendly person. Anybody know me and that met me in person know that I'm friendly. I get along with anybody, but don't cross me, meaning don't be a Judas, because if I find out you're a Judas, then I got to cut off ties with you. You can't be around me. I don't want you in my circle. I don't want you. I want you in my outer circle. I don't want you nowhere near me. We ain't talking about 6 feet. We talking about miles. I don't want you nowhere near me, because I know what Judas can do, and I know how evil Judas is. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know how evil Judas can be, and everything that Judas did in the Bible days, they still got people right here, right now, that's doing the same things. The same things are happening right now. And if you don't see it, you're going to miss. Well, nah, I'm not going to say you're going to miss it. You're going to find out the hard way. You remember when the old people used to say you're going to find out the hard way? A soft behind makes for a hard head, things like that. Well, if you don't recognize who the Judas, you can't discern who that Judas is, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, because that Judas, what I'm going to say before I really get into this, the Judas is going, that person, that evil person, that sinister person that's going to turn their back on you, go throw you under the bus, whatever term you want to use, go stab you in your back, go throw rocks at the glass house, whatever terms you want to use. When that Judas gets involved, y'all, let me tell you, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. And that's what we're trying to avoid, because too many times we get these people around us and we want to tell them all our secrets. You want to tell them about childhood traumas. You want to tell them about, let me adjust this one more time. I don't like the way it looks. You want to tell them about childhood trauma. You want to tell them about your wife cheating on you. You want to tell them about your husband cheating on you. You want to tell them all these things, and they're going to use all these things against you. So now you're sitting there looking like Boo Boo the Clown, like, well, who said that? You said that. You told Judas. Now Judas is using all these things against you. So you have to realize that it's bigger than you. And sometimes you got to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself by not sharing some of the things that that you have going on personally. That's all I'm saying. So you have to realize that. So let's get into this. Judas is a name in the Bible we all should know. And we're gonna break this down through different verses. Like I said, if you don't know Judas, you're gonna know Judas. You probably gonna figure out somebody that's close to you, like, wait, hold on, this person has done some evil things to me. And it makes you wonder if they narcissists. Because let's be quite honest. We're gonna start off early with the ones in the chat. Do you think, if you know who Judas is, but if you know who Judas is and what he did, do you think Judas was a narcissist? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Judas. If you already know, that makes this even better. If you already know who Judas was, do you think he was a narcissist? Put a 1 in the chat. I see what you put in there, Rizzo. Loose lips and chips. I like when you put that in there. Loose lips sink ships. Amen to that, brother. Yes. Oh, look, we got some ones in there. So that tells me, okay, my family, we all, I knew y'all was all on the same page. I knew y'all was gonna get this. Is an easy test. We all put 1s. So Telsha puts a 1. My brother Rizzo put a 1. Everybody put a 1. Clarity 1. Love Peace 1. My wife put a bunch of 1s. Hey, your number thing might be stuck, Shannon. It might be stuck. I don't know if you can hear me. Now I'm playing. It ain't stuck. I know what you're doing. So, hey, welcome, MB Joes. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Uniquely May put a 1. Newhouse 77 put a 1. So that tells me we all on the same page. Cat BX put a 1. Alan B put a 1. Janet put a 1. Okay, so think about this. If we all know that Judas, from what he did in the Bible to Jesus, if we all saying that he's that he's a narcissist, thank you for joining us, Jude. Okay, I don't want to mess your name up. Jude Melanin. Okay, I got it. I think I got it right. Thank you for joining us. If we all saying, okay, Anna put a 1, Cluster B put a 1. Thank y'all all for participating in that. I know it's an easy test. Y'all got 100 in my book. Y'all got 100. So if we all know that Judas, we believe that he was a narcissist, and the things that he did, the telling and all these things that he did. So if you think about people that's in your inner circle, just hear me out. If you think about the people that's in your inner circle right now, presently, we ain't talking about the past, I'm talking about presently, because we're doing presently right now. If you think about the people that's closest to you, do you believe you have a Judas in your tribe? Put a 1 in the chat. This is another, it's easy. A 1 if you think you got one, or 2 if you don't. I'll just go wait and see what y'all think, because see, the thing about Judas is he comes in, and let me see. Somebody put it in here. Let me see. It can't. Let me see. Where is it at? Let me see. Let me go up just a little bit. Right before we start doing the 1s, I seen it. Okay, Cat BX said, Judas smile in your face while figuring how to stab you with their knife. Okay. Definitely true. Okay, so see, everybody put 1s again. So what does that tell you? So see, 1s, 1. So we back on 1s again. Everybody, thank you, Telsha, for okay, 1s, new how. Okay, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to get in your business. I don't get anybody. Anybody know me? I'm not in people's business. When I find out, I'll be the last person to find out stuff usually. So this is my thing. If you know and believe a Judas is around you right now, what are you doing about it? That's just a question to all. Me too. What are you doing about it? Now I can tell you, I have cut people out of my life, the Judas, however you want to call it, the Narcissist, whatever name we go with Judas tonight. I have cut these people out of my life as soon as I found out who they were. When you show me who you are, we have nothing else to talk about. It's an end. We have nothing to discuss any further. So, like KBX just said, Judas equals traitor. Definitely where I'm going with this message tonight. How you doing, Petra Webster? Welcome. Hey, everyone. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So if you have a Judas around you and you think somebody might be a Judas, remember I did a video way back about recognizing red flags. Is it ignorance, ignoring them? I think that's what it was titled. So if you recognize this person might be a Judas, is it safe to say we giving this person a pass because they've done something for us? Is it safe to say we giving this person a pass because we feel sorry for them? Is it safe to say this person is our mom, our dad, our brother, our sister? Is it safe to say that just because this person has only did this once, they won't do it again? How you doing, Dorothy Young? Welcome. Think about what I'm saying. So if we all just agree, we know who Judas was. We all agree he a narcissist. So if we all agree on that, and y'all all just put, not everybody, but most of y'all put a 1 saying you think you have a Judas around you right now. I'm asking the question again. What are you going to do about it? Because think about it. If you know Judas is going to stab you in your back, just like my wife said a couple weeks back, Judas, whatever you're going to do it quickly. Now we can say that. We you know, you want to do it quickly. If you go ghost me, if you go befriend me, if you go try to, do whatever you're going to do, stab me in the back, do it and do it quickly. I agree with what my wife said. I agree with that. But if we know who the Judas is, or we have an idea, or we recognize the red flags that this person is a Judas, why would we just remove Judas from the circle to prevent Judas from doing the things that they go try to do? Now they still go try to do things. They go try, different ways to do it. But if they in our inner circle, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the inner, not the outer circle, because people be on the outer circle and they really don't know what's going on with you. But I'm talking about them people that's in that inner circle, that tight circle, when them people in that circle and you think they are Judas, why would you continue to allow this person to be around you? Think about it. Think about it. So I'm going to allow this person to find out my upcoming ideas. And I'm just talking about whatever ideas it is. I'm letting them find out my upcoming ideas. I'm sharing stories with them. I'm sharing book ideas with them. I'm sharing business ventures with them. I'm sharing things that happened to me that I really only want to tell, personal experience with this person. But if I'm doing all that, knowing this person a Judas, it makes you wonder, are we being too soft on this person? Meaning, we love this person so much, talking about the Judas, we love them so much that we know they go stab us in the back. But are we saying we built for that? I mean, I can sit up here and say, yes, I'm built for the Judas to stab me in the back because I know it's going to happen. Okay, that's cool. But if I know what I know that the Judas go stab me in the back, why wouldn't I remove the Judas out of my circle? If I know you're going to do that, I don't have to sit here and take it. I mean, I don't have to sit there and wait for you to do it. I'm just going to call you out and be like, okay, Judas, if you are Judas, you got to go. I got to cut strings. I got to cut ties, block your phone number. Remember, we talked about block game on Strong. The block game has to be on super, just whatever. It has to be blocked, like really, really, blocking. So, okay. So let's walk this out. So we know we got a Judas around us. We know they're attempting to do things. So how many of y'all have already removed Judas from your tribe? Put a 1 in the chat. If you already did it, so you're ahead of the game. Now, and I'm talking about at any point in your life, if you had a Judas around you and you removed them before they can do anything to you, put a 1 in the chat. Because I'm going to tell you, I had a Judas around me and I didn't know it. And it was one of the things that was too late. And the Judas was my ex. That was one of them. So that was a Judas. So you got to realize that sometimes the Judas is that close. It's your spouse. That cuts a little different. So that knife in the back is going to be totally different. I'm not going to go into the story because we didn't heard this story before. But what I'm saying is, when you got that type of Judas in you, and I know y'all thinking like, well, no, hold on, you didn't went left some. You said the spouse. Yes, I did. I'm calling the spouse a Judas because the Judas, that person, the evil, whether they cheating on you, whether they take all your money out your account, don't you think that's narcissistic behavior? I would say yes. I see I put 1s in the chat. Thank you for that. So I see I put 1s in the chat. So if that is narcissistic behavior and that's your spouse, wouldn't they be Judas? If they stab you in the back, if they cheated on you, wouldn't they still be Judas? Put a yes in the chat if you think that's still yes. Do you think your spouse can be a Judas? Put yes in the chat. I'm gonna say, yeah, let me put my yes in there. I'm gonna say yes because I mean, think about it. If we already calling them narcissists, and we said Judas, it's not rocket science. We saying Judas is a narcissist. We know what Judas did in the Bible. So if our spouse then did any of these evil acts, whether they abused us, and I'm talking about mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever, if they didn't did all these things to us, I would go off on a limb, and I think the limb will hold me up well and say that the spouse is also Judas because the spouse don't care about you. They doing evil things to you. They like my wife goes real deep into this, speaking word curses over you. So you got all these things going on, and we got Judas so close. Like, see, again, I want you to realize if the Judas is able to get that close to you, and we can call her Jezebel, we can call her, narcissist, we can call her all these different names. I get that. But tonight we're talking about Judas. So if the Judas can get that close, where you marry this person and they stab you in the back. And when I say stab, I mean physically and spiritually. I mean, really stab you in the back. And I love what Dorothy put right here. Another one, the mother. Your mom can be a Judas. Your dad can be a Judas. Think about it. All these people can be a Judas, and they so close to us, so it ain't that close. The cut is different. The strike of death is different. Hey, our sister's back. Hey, you checked in. All right. Good evening. How are you? Sophia is here. Welcome. Hey, she checked in. Okay. So we see you. We see you. My wife see you. Okay. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for y'all. Y'all was in that live I did last week. I know what I'm talking about, but thank you for being here with us. Thank you. Okay. So I agree with you on the mother. I agree with you on the spouse. I agree with you if it's a brother or sister. Any one of these people can be Judas. So that's why I want to break this thing down where your circle of friends can be family, it can be friends, it can be a bunch of different things. So I'm glad that like Telsha said, it hits different, it strikes different. You can get cut in the back 1,000 times, but when your mama, your daddy, your wife, or your husband stabs you in the back and you realize they Judas, oh, that cut is going to be different. You can't just put peroxide on it and say I'm all good like all the other cuts you got. No, this cut is going to do something to you. That cut will come from the back and hit you in your heart. You know what I'm saying? It's not a little 1-inch blade. This is one of those 8-inch blades. When they stab you, you're going to feel that one because you're like, no, not my mama. No, not my daddy. How did my husband do this to me? How is this my wife? This the person I love, but that's how crafty the devil is. You got to realize the devil is so crafty. He's going to bring a traitor. He's going to bring a narcissist. He's going to bring the Judas in your life, but he wanted to get so close because, see, people you don't know, it's hard for them to hurt you. And really think about it. People don't know, it's like, man, you can't, you can say stuff that doesn't affect me. But if your mom or your dad or your brother or sister or your spouse, the person you love, and y'all sleep together at night, y'all go out to eat, y'all do all these things. When that person does it, oh, that knife wound, you can feel that. And it's no peroxide, it's no bandages that can help that. But I will tell you this, God can help you through all that. God can help you through all that. So if you have a Judas around you, remove that person out of your life, because at some point or sometime they go do what they came to do. They on assignment. Their assignment is to kill, steal, and destroy. It's to be a traitor in your life. It's when you want to say things backfire, oh, that's the huge backfire, because it's going to backfire on you. Hey, how you doing, Unbroken Sylvia Sunshine? Welcome. So when you have that Judas, that evil person around you, it cuts different, y'all. It's not the same. And we even got started yet. This is crazy. I didn't think I was going to go out on a tangent on that. But when you have Judas, just like the Judas in the Bible, when you have that person that close to you, it cuts different. I think we all can agree on that. We all can definitely agree on that. Sophia said, good evening, thanks, and I will check in. Hope you're doing well. All right, because my sister's going to be looking for you tomorrow, Thursday. Remember, Thursday, 7 p.m., she goes live. She's going to be checking on you tomorrow. But we happy you're here, and we always praying for you, sister. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Awesome. Let me see what Alan B said. Judas was easy to detect. When Jesus said one will betray him, all the other disciples said, Lord, is it I? Judas, Master, is it I? Judas never acknowledged Jesus as Lord, so was never committed to the start. And that's the thing. He was committed to something, Alan B. We're going to break this down. He was committed to his assignment. He was never committed to Jesus, but he was committed to what he was going to do to Jesus. See, it's a different kind of commitment when you got that kind of commitment. So the narcissist that you married, when your mom a narcissist, they're on a different type of commitment. You committed to God. They committed to the devil. I know some of y'all don't want to hear that, but when you think about it that way, that commitment is different. Because our commitment with God is about life. It's about love. It's about learning and understanding. Their commitment to the devil is demonic. It's evil. It's about kill, steal, destroy. They both commitments, but they both will get you in two different places. So you got to realize that Judas commitment, the Judas in your life, the one you got in your circle, that Judas right there, they on a commitment too. They on assignment. They put their hand on the Bible. It's like standing in the court, and they on assignment and pledge their allegiance to demonic spirits. That's what they pledge their allegiance to. So they commitment, they have a commitment as well. So their commitment go hit different when they fulfill their assignment. If you allow them to fulfill their assignment, that commitment they have go hit totally different. So you have to realize that we have a commitment with God. I got a commitment to get on here and do YouTube, talk about God, try to bring people to Christ. That's my commitment. But they have people that's around us, that's in this community, that's in our tribe, that's in our family. They're on a commitment as well. And they come in our chats, they come in your lives, they come on your videos. That's where you get your dislikes from. Telsha can attest to this. You got a good message. Your message was great, but you got 2 or 3 dislikes. You're like, really? But that's the Judas. It's one of the people that's in your chat that's saying you're doing a great job. They don't want your job to go anywhere, because at the same time, it's the same person that's spreading rumors, spreading lies. So they're trying to destroy you from the inside. That's why you can't let that Judas inside. Once you know the Judas is inside, you got to kick him out, because think about it. If I have, like right now, we have whatever we have in the chat. So we have so many people in the chat. So if we end up with a dislike, I don't have one here, but if we end up with one, we know that somebody is a Judas that was right in the chat with us. It's like my wife said, they lurking, but not liking. but they lurking, but then they disliking. That's fine. That is fine. I can take your dislikes. I can take your little comments that you're doing. That doesn't affect me. It's like tinks in the arm. I just brush it off like the old song, brush your shoulders off. So it doesn't affect me that way. So you can say what you want in the chat, and you can do a dislike. You can have 4 or 5 dislikes, but you're still not going to affect the assignment that I'm on. I know you have an assignment, but so do I. Hello, how you doing, Miss Henry? How you doing? So you have to realize that what you say, so a lot of the things you do, it'll never reach me. And the reason why it won't reach me, because I got people around me that's praying for this ministry to go, praying for it not just to go, but praying for it to grow. We got people around us that's actually about their business. When I say about the business, I ain't talking about prayer. I'm talking about their spiritual warfare. So people that's about that, and I know a bunch of y'all in the chat about their life. So I'm protected. So I feel good. Every time I go live, I'm happy to go live. I don't have no issues. Even if somebody come in there and do a dislike or say a crazy comment, that's why I have moderators, and they go deal with you accordingly. So if they got to kick you out, they're going to do that. That's what my brother Rizzo for. That's what my wife Northfield Living is for. That's what my sister Coach Natisha is in here for. And that is also why Auntie Karen is in here. I know you're like, why you got 4? Well, you just never know. You never know. You never know who can be here or whatever. That's besides the point. What I'm telling you is they got people around me that's protecting me. Just like my wife has people around her when she goes live. Just like Telsha has people around her when she goes live, because these evil spirits come around and they only want to destroy. They want to corrupt. They want to do crazy things in your life to just disrupt. That's the word I'm looking for. I said corrupt. They want to disrupt the energy. And we can be in positive energy talking about good things, and they got that one person to come in there with that dislike. That's the Judas. Now, on the live, it's hard to figure out who the Judas is. Now, we probably can pinpoint. You can probably narrow it down to 2. But I'm talking about in your inner circle, you can figure out. You can figure out who the Judas is. Some of y'all know that y'all already said in the chat. Y'all know exactly who the Judas is. But what you gonna do about it? Now that you know, what's next? Okay, I noticed the Judas, whether it's female or male. Okay, I noticed the Judas. Now what? Now what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do now that I know that this person is Judas? I know they're going to stab me in the back at the drop of not even of a hat. I'm going to say a quarter because it's going to fall quickly. Like my wife said, whatever you're going to do it quickly. My wife said, we have your 6. Yes, I know y'all do. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes, thank you for that. So I know I'm covered, and I love it. I love it. I love it. You niggas may say lurking light. Yes. Hey man, you come around here and watch, that's fine. If you're getting good information and things are helpful for you, just go ahead and like it. I mean, it doesn't cost you a thing. Like my wife said, go ahead and like it. But let's get into this, because I didn't went on a little rant and I wasn't planning on doing that. But you know how you get into something and you're supposed to talk about something else and you end up going a whole different direction. But let's get into it. Luke 22:3-6. Then Satan entered into Judas, called, and see, I learned how to say this earlier. I think it was Asarat, and I might say it wrong, but hold on. Iscariot. See, I had to say it because I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to forget. Iscariot. So, hey, that don't look like Iscariot. I'm from Louisiana. We got a bunch of words don't look like they pronounce either, so forgive me if I said it wrong. Iscariot. So Judas Iscariot, who was of the number of the 12, he went away and conferred with the chief priests and officers how he might betray him to them. Who is him? Him is Jesus. I know y'all know this. So let me read the rest. And they were glad and agreed to give him money to betray Jesus. So he consented and sought an opportunity to betray him, Jesus, to them in the absence of a crowd. So again, if Judas of the Bible only did it for a little bit of money, it makes you wonder the Judas around you, what they doing it for? Because they doing it, some of them for no money. Think about that. I know that's a hard truth. Think about your mom, your dad, your husband, your wife, your brothers, your sisters, whatever. Think about those people that we think or we believe that's Judas. What they did it for? What they stabbed you in your back for? What is in it for them? At least Judas got paid some money. He got something out of the deal. I mean, okay, he got some money. So what is in it for the people that's in your life that's trying to destroy your YouTube, trying to destroy your book, trying to destroy just your life in general? What's in it for them? What is in? Think about it. Think about that. What is in it for them? Or they getting paid? And they got it. Are you on a hit list that you don't know about? Is the mafia after you? They're trying to destroy you. I don't think it's the mafia. I don't think it's them. It's a mafia, but it ain't that type of mafia. I ain't talking about the Italian mafia. I'm talking about this demonic mafia. It's this evil priesthood. It's this demonic people. They on that assignment. So what's in for them is they was promised something by their God. Remember, we talked about this before, the little G. So they was promised something in return for destroying your life. Ain't that something? It wasn't silver or gold. You know the song Silver or Gold? It's not silver or gold. It's not what it was. No, it's not what it is. It's not silver or gold. They promised craziness and like crazy things to do something to you just to destroy what you have going on. Because they on assignment, like I said, just like you on assignment. And if you don't fulfill your assignment, they actually fulfill their assignment. I know there's a tongue twister. I'm going to say it again. They on assignment just like you on assignment. I'm talking about Judas. Judas is on assignment just like we all on assignment. Their assignment is to make sure you don't fulfill your assignment. Ain't that crazy? But what's in it for them? So if Judas got money and the people around you just doing it for fun, or we can say they're crazy, or we can say a bunch of things, but if they just doing it just cause, don't that make you wonder, well, hold on now. You mean to tell me you coming in my live putting dislikes just because you don't like me? You don't even know me. But again, we talking about people that got demonic spirits attached to them. We talking about people that don't like you just because of who you are. We talking about people that don't like you because of what you look like. We talking about people that don't like you because of who you married to. We talking about people that don't like you because you talking about God and you talking about narcissists and you're exposing. That's why they don't like you. So they gonna come in there, they gonna do the dislikes. They gonna come in there, they gonna try to buddy, kiss your butt or whatever you want to call it. They go butter you up and things like that. They get close to you so they can turn around and get close enough so they can stab you in the back. Because I don't know about you. Ain't too many people get stabbed in the back from 30, 40 feet away, a mile away. No, they got to get real close to you. Really, really close, which means they got to be in your inner circle, like a husband, like a wife, like a best friend. Yeah, best friends too can be Judas. So you have to realize that Judas gonna have to get real close to you, like really, really close, like in your circle, in your inner circle, so they can destroy everything, because they got to destroy from the inside. It's hard to destroy things from the outside because you're on the outside, you don't know what's going on the inside. Am I making sense? I don't know if y'all listening to me. Y'all might not be listening to me. I don't know. My mic might have went down. I don't know. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, because what I'm saying is the Judas got to get real close to you. They got to get really, really close. They have to be in your inner circle. And the only reason they in your inner circle is because they want to find out all your business, everything that's going on. Okay, I see one, so I know I'm still alive. All right, I just wanted to make sure that y'all listening. We're on the same page. So if Judas can get that close, does that mean we lack discernment? Does that mean that are we not praying the right prayers? Are we not casting out demons? Are we not doing things right? Well, let's think. Let's walk through this. Let's see. Maybe we're not doing things right, but let's get into this. And I didn't mention this already, but some of us have a Judas right in our family, so I'm not gonna go into deep detail on this. We know this. I just want to make sure y'all read it, because when you hear somebody say something, then some of y'all visual, so y'all read it. Y'all like, oh wait, hold on. I thought he just said that, but okay, I see it. So now I see something differently. So if Judas is right in our family, and I just said it could be a spouse, I just said it could be a mama or a daddy or a sibling. Well, if Judas is trying to take you out for the things you're saying about narcissists and Jesus, and you're talking about God, does that mean this person is more evil than what we thought? Think about it for a second, because it's not like I'm spreading hate crimes. I'm not spreading hate on this channel. I think I talk a pretty good message. I mean, we're talking about God and we're talking about narcissists. So I think on that aspect, we spreading good words. So if they're having people coming around trying to destroy that, what is wrong with this person? Why would you do such a thing? I'll tell you why, because they're on assignment. That's why they would do such a thing, because they're on assignment. Judas plays the game very well. What does Solomon mean by that? I mean that they get in so close to you that you go think that's your brother from another mother or your sister from another mother. You go think that's your long lost sister. That's how good they play the game, because they gotta come in, be nice. They gotta be cheerful. Every time you get wins, even though they praying for your downfall, they gotta get real close to you and buy you things. They gotta take you out on dates. They gotta, you see what I'm going with this? They gotta get real close, because they want you to have, without a shadow of a doubt, know that, oh yeah, this my ride or die. It's my ride or die. It's the person that I've been waiting for. Is it though? Is it the person you've been waiting for? Or is it the person that's been waiting for an opportunity to stab you in your back because of whatever your mission is, whatever your assignment is? So you got to realize that person only getting close to you for a reason. It might be for a season, but the reason that they doing it, you ain't gonna like the outcome. It's like watching a bad movie and watching it to the end. You know, you ever watch one of the movies and you know you can't get away from the TV screen, but you can just keep watching it and watching it. And then the end, you sit there and be like, man, I can't believe I watched this movie, man. This movie was trash. It's the same thing. We know Judas around us, and we sitting there like, well, you know, that's my homeboy, that's my friend. What? Okay, they done stab you in the back a few times. They done flirted with your wife. They done did these things to get you fired at work. They didn't try to sleep with your husband. What is wrong with us if we sitting there allowing this person just to stay around us? I'm just asking the question. I ain't saying we crazy, but what is wrong with us? Are we heartbroken because of previous relationship? Maybe. Have we not gone through the healing process? Maybe. That could be something else too. Do we not know what narcissism is? Maybe some of us still learning. I get that. Do we really not know what Judas is and what Judas did? Maybe we need to read the Bible verses again. That might be a possibility too. It's a bunch of possibilities, but when you know, you know. So if you recognize red flags, you got to do something about that. I can't just stay in that and just wait for this person to stab me in your back and you knowing that's what they about to do. You got to go. Let me jump into the chat because I know I just covered a little bit. Let me jump into the chat. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go back just a little bit because I see the chat rolling. I'm thankful for y'all in the chat. Hey, I'm thankful for y'all. Okay, y'all's putting in the one. Let me go. My wife say, be careful of people who want to know your business right up. And I actually got that as a thing. So we ain't got to cover that. I got that coming up. See, if you just meet somebody, and I know all my family in here knows this, but this for the people that's going to watch the replay that don't know this. If you just meet somebody and they start telling you about this person business you work with, or this person that you just went into this party, start telling you about all this evil, this is what I would do. I can tell you what Solomon would do. I would say to them, look, I don't know you. That's one. I'm really not good with names unless I talk to you, on a regular. So I'm not good with names. So I just met you. I'm gonna be like, well, what's your name again? Okay. I don't know you. I don't appreciate you talking to me about a person that I barely know. And then the next thing that you need to say, your follow-up with that should be, have you told that person the dislikes and things that you have against them? When they say no, you just need to grab your drink, whatever you drink, you drinking wine or whatever you're drinking, Moscato, whatever you grab your drink and walk away from that person. That way Judas can stand there right there and just stay over there and just figure out what just went wrong. Because when you engage with Judas and start talking about that person, Judas gonna use that same stuff against you. So now Judas is there just to get information. So if you engage and start talking about this person, oh yeah, I don't like this person. You didn't messed up. Family, you didn't messed up. You didn't screw it up. You screwed it up just then. Because if you think about it, this person just met you. They don't know you. So why are they coming to you telling you about other people or talking about this person? Why are they doing that? Because they're on assignment. They're trying to figure out how they can get in. And you're not giving them anything because you're like hard. You're like, nah, you can't get in here. And then you slip up that one time. Boom. They got you. And they're going to try to use it against you. They're going to try to destroy you. Some of them go as far as, trying to blackmail you. All kind of depend on what information you give. They try to blackmail you with this stuff. That's why I told y'all the information I share, I don't care, because you got to think about it. If I didn't share my story on YouTube, that means I don't really care who watched this. I care, but think about it this way. That means people going to watch this, exes, whoever going to watch it. It doesn't matter. It don't bother me like that. Like Miss Henry said, they be hating hard. They definitely do. They definitely do. Alan say, you couldn't offer me all the money in the world to put down my Bible. His world is too vast. Yes, amen to that. Amen. Let me scroll down a little bit. So you gotta look at all these people. It's whatever say, look, you telling too much of the narc secrets. My wife say, we really don't realize the depths of evil that they have, that they will go to. We underestimate them. I think that's part of the problem. We underestimate the devil. That's who we underestimate. We underestimating what he's capable of. Not capable of, because we saved and we didn't give our life to Christ. I'm not talking about with us, even though he'll try with us. It's the people around you, your inner circle. How you know all these people then gave their life to God? Just because they say in the chat, yeah, I love God. I know rappers and people I know, you listen to their music, but the first thing they say when they win a war, what do they say? I like to thank God, for giving me this opportunity to rap these songs. What? Your song, you're just talking about masturbation and beating up women and drugs and wait, what? Makes you wonder, what God are they talking about? Big G or little G? I think they talking about little G. I'm just saying. I might be wrong. I ain't talking about all the people, but hey, I think they're talking about little G. It's just my point. So again, Judas plays the game very, very well, very crafty, very sneaky, want to get into your inner circle, want to find out secrets, want to try to use these things against you just so they can stab you in the back. And they at work. They definitely at work. Watching you telling your stuff to work. I done been there, done to learn the hard way. They would try to use things against you. If you say, man, I'm trying to apply for this promotion, guess what Judas gonna do? Judas gonna go tell the manager what you're trying to do. So the manager go call the person or the department you're trying to apply for. Guess what? They're not blocking your blessing. They just gonna try to block your promotion. And who's to blame for that? You are, because you told Judas something that he could use against you. And now I'm not saying that you won't ever get blessed. Not what I'm saying, because God is going to still bless you with some things. But what I am saying, when you tell Judas something, he run his little butt over there to management. Man, Solomon just said he trying to apply for this job in this other department. And then, you waiting. You're like, I ain't hearing nothing. You go talk to the manager. Oh, yeah, man, well, your manager blocked it. I'm telling you what I know, what I've seen happen. Like, your manager blocked it. And you know what excuse they use? The dumbest excuse. Well, you one of our best. Well, if I'm one of your best, why don't you let me go? I hate that excuse. I'm one of your best. Well, we go wait until we bring somebody in the training, but lie. Number 2, I'm not one of your best. And even if I am one of your best, you don't like me anyway. So I'm just saying. So stop telling Judas when apply for another. No, you just go talk to that manager. You need to have a one-on-one with that manager and wait for that manager to talk to your manager and pull you in or however. Don't tell. Why you got to tell Judas? Why you got to tell people that's in your little circle that I think y'all got me. I think we all on the same page now, because you can't tell Judas all this information. Judas is going to do everything he can to destroy you. And you're going to be sitting there looking like, what just happened? I thought I was on the right path. I thought I was about to get my promotion, get my raise, get my extra $3,000 a month. No, Judas said, not on my watch. Because just like we on watch to bring people to Christ, Judas is on watch as well to bring people not to Christ. Not to Christ. Nothing's more painful than to see a narc in old age, the baggage hurt, and demonic behavior once displaced look fragile and they become isolated unless they repent. Amen to that. Nothing worse. And narcissists get worse with age. For all y'all to be wondering, well, God can change anybody. Yes, he can, but it's a but. Y'all knew a but was coming. But they got to be wanting to change. If they don't want to change, God is not going to just go over there and just change that person. Remember, we all can make our own choice in life. You can choose to serve the devil, or you can choose to serve Buddha. You can go serve. My wife just talked about some of this. You just was in her live. You can go serve God. You can go serve. You can serve all these people. Now, will God honor that? No. Nah, he won't. He's not gonna like that. Serving another God and And you can't serve 2 masters, because you go love one and y'all know the rest of that. So, I mean, come on, man. My wife said they are not talking about y'all. No, they definitely not. They are talking about Baal. Thank you. Baphomet, all these people. When these people get up on stage, some of your favorite Christian artists, some of your favorite rappers, some of your favorite gospel singers, your favorite R&B singers, your favorite country singers, your favorite rock and roll singers, whatever genre of music you want to talk about. Some of these people, when they get up there and accept these awards, you know this person ain't talking about, when they say, you know, they grab the award, oh, I want to thank God for everything, for giving me the voice to be able to sing, for giving me the voice to be able to rap. Man, bro, your verses are trash. What you saying, a 2-year-old can rap that. So I don't know what you're talking about. God didn't give you them verses, because them verses are trash. And I ain't talking about no particular rapper. I'm just saying, come on, man. So many people, I can't understand what they saying. And I ain't talking about old school or new school. I'm just saying, I can't understand what you're saying. Lead the way. Lead the way. They be doing all this stuff. What do you say? What did you just say? Lead away. What is lead away? What are you talking about? The music has no substance. Come on, man. You ain't talking about nothing. You just said a whole lot of nothing, a whole lot of trash, and you want me to buy this CD? You want me to buy this music? I would be a whole fool to sit up there and say, I'm going to go buy that music. Nah. Then they run around doing all these. Matter of fact, another thing, I know we're talking about Judah. I think my wife talked about this. I'm almost certain she did. I'm almost certain other people have talked about this. But just on a side note, if everybody is doing a certain challenge, what is the crate challenge? What is the ice bucket challenge? Whatever challenge they're doing, if the whole world is doing it and videotaping and people are laughing about it, that might not be the challenge you want to be doing. How about you challenge yourself to lead more people to Christ? How about you challenge yourself to read? I like to put it up, to read your Bible more. How about do those challenges? Let's do that challenge. Then we're going to read more Bible verses. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that challenge. I don't see that challenge going around. I see the crate challenge. And when you look into the crate challenge, Shannon and I looked into that. It's nothing. It's not what it seems. It's not just people just walking up there. That's for another video, actually. I can't get too deep into that. But go look at the crate challenge and see exactly what that means. I can tell you that it has nothing to do with just walking up a crate to see who can get up there. Forget the crates. Go look at the temples and look at the sacrifices they used to do way back in the day, and you go figure out exactly what the crate challenge is. You go see why all these celebrities pushing this crate challenge. And I'm gonna say Snoop Dogg. I've seen a video where I'm glad they all doing it. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said something to that effect. I'm glad everybody doing this crate. Snoop, why are you having people breaking their arms and necks to falling off these crates trying to get? And you ever notice for most of the crates, not all of them, you ever notice that top crate is red? I didn't even know I was going to talk about this tonight, but just think about it. If that top crate is red, all other crates blue, black, or whatever, what does that red crate mean? I'll tell you what the red crate means. It means the blood from the doggone sacrifice they did way back in. I'm not getting into that. We're talking about Judah. Y'all can go look that up for yourself, or maybe I'll do a video about just that, the crate challenge, because the crate challenge, just because it's on TikTok and it's all that, that's not what it means. And I'm not laughing because every time I see one of these crate challenges, Shannon, I would look at these channels like, hold on, man. If everybody doing this challenge, something got to be wrong with it. I'm not saying everything demonic. Don't get me wrong. Y'all think it was. Simon's saying everything demonic. He just don't want to do. Ain't what I'm saying. You do what you do. You go find out. You read the Bible. You go do some research, and you'll figure out that the crate challenge. It's not about milk crates and just walking up the crate. Just dig into it. Don't do it now. Stay in for the live. Stay in for the live. But I'm telling you, if you go look into this, you go be like, wait, hold on. This crate challenge. It's not what it's cracked up to be. Again, that's Judah operating in a circle and got people doing stuff and got it all on TikToks and Facebook and all this stuff and people laughing and all that. So if you laughed at that stuff and you watched it, go ahead and repent, because I can tell you it's not what you think it is. But again, do your research. You don't have to believe me. You can do your research. Don't take Solomon's word. Go ahead and do your research, and you'll see that the crate challenge is not just a crate challenge. It's demonic in nature. It really is. It's very demonic in nature. Oh, look, my wife just put it in there. Thank you for putting it in there. I was hoping she see. That's why we married, because we feed off each other. I'm glad. Go check out, not right now. Try to finish my live if you can. Save that link and go watch that crate challenge, and then we'll have a discussion about this at some point. And you tell me if I was right. Matter of fact, go watch that after my live. And then come back to my, once this video is uploaded, let's talk about, I know this about Judah, but we can talk about the crate challenge in the comment section of this video, and we're going to see what you have learned. That's your homework. Go find out what the crate challenge is for you. And then we're going to come back. We're going to have a discussion. I try to answer as many chances as I can. We're going to have a discussion about this. We can talk about Judas as well. But I think we need to talk about this crate challenge because a lot of people don't know what the crate challenge, the ice bucket challenge, a lot of people didn't know what that was. All these challenges they doing. They're like, well, it's just a challenge just for fun. Is it though? Is it? Judy invite you to a party for fun too, but then they turn around and stab you in the back and make the party the laughing stock of you. It's like the old movie Carrie, and I had to repent for watching that movie. But you remember Carrie, the movie, the girl with the evil powers. Remember when she went to the prom? The whole point of it, she had Judas around her too, even though she's evil. But think about it for a second. She had Judas around her as well because they got her there, told her she won prom queen just to drop that tomato sauce on her and make her look crazy. But I'm not trying to go too deep for y'all. I want to make sure we all on the same page. So crate challenges and stuff like that, just dig into it. Just dig into it so you can find out for yourself what this stuff means. That's all. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. I done went off on some other stuff. See, that's y'all got me moving around. Oh, wait, let me see. My brother said, I like your idea, bro. A challenge to read the Bible. Where that challenge at? Why that challenge not on TikTok got 3, 4, 5 million views, 20 million views? But the crate challenge got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 million views. Think about that for a second. The crate challenge, I remember when I watched, it had a bunch of views when they was doing that. I thought it was crazy. Then I didn't know the meaning behind it until we looked into it. But why the Bible challenge not getting? And you wonder why channels like this don't grow because you got crate challenges and stuff like that. People can post funny videos of the newest dances and falling down and running down the street, sliding on a hoverboard and sliding down. That's what's getting 3, 4, 5 million views. But people like Shannon, like North Free Living, people like Rizzo, my brother protector group, talking about stuff. People like the T on NPD talking about. I'm not just promoting these channels just because I recognize my circle. My circle is some of the people I just named. I got more to the circle, but what I'm telling you is those channels are the ones that's not growing, but we got the crate channel. They can get 8 million views. And all it is, some people walking up a crate, falling down, worshiping to. Okay, I'm off the crate challenge. I'll let that go. But what I'm telling you is, think about that for a second. It's the same thing my wife just talked about earlier with the brainwashing. So they got all these things on social media so you can be on there watching the latest TikTok trend. I have nothing against TikTok, but I'm just telling you, they have you watching the latest things. They have you watching all these things, just have your mind just confused, dazed and confused. You watching TV shows and all that. And yet still the devil just running around, just stealing souls. That's what he's doing. Think about it. Just think about it for a second. Just think about it. Just take a little time and think about that. And I don't have to go too deep into this one because we already talked about this. How many of you have come in contact with Judas in your life? You can put a 1 in the chat. I'm pretty sure we all can agree. Let me put my 1 because we already talked about this, but I've come in contact with Judas on multiple times. But it wasn't until I but it wasn't until I prayed to the Lord for discernment. And my discernment is really good right now, y'all. Shannon will tell you, it just happened a few weeks back. My discernment is really good because the person that was trying to be a Judas at the place that, I work real estate now, and the place of employment was trying to, see, y'all think I'll be just making up stories, but I'm not. He was trying to talk about a person at the place, and he had only been there a few weeks, and just waiting for me to engage with that. I just sat there, looked at him, I gave him that gray rock like, what are you talking about? So again, Judas, I had to remove that because he wanted to be the, sign up for some stuff and do the teacher. But guess what? I'm glad I did what I did because guess what? The same guy that was telling me all this stuff about the people, what he didn't like about the company and all this stuff, he quit. So what if I would have engaged and talked to him and he could have went and told, you see what I'm saying? That's Judas. That's that narcissistic person around you trying to benefit off of you. You ain't watch my video, Friends with Benefits? It has nothing to do with sex. Go check that video out. It's nothing to do. It was something to draw the people in like, what are you talking about friends with benefits? It's nothing to do with sex. Go check that video out when you get a chance. Friends with benefits. It's a different breakdown. So I'm just saying. I see everybody putting 1s. Thank y'all. Love, peace. Yes. Thank y'all for participating. Thank y'all. Dorothy, so on that note, I got to get in the word. Enjoy the chat tonight. Amen. Thank you for coming. Thank you. All right, let's keep moving. Because we behind. Let me see where we at. Let's see, where are we at? Got a lot of ground to cover. We're going to do it kind of quickly. Let's see. So who can you really trust? That's when you got to use your discernment. That's why I think just about every day I've been going to God and praying, say, remove the snakes out of my life, because it been happening. People just been falling off left and right, and just, hey, whatever, that's fine. I'm praying. Remember, we praying specific prayers. Remove the snakes out of my life. Remove the snakes out of my friends' life, because if they're not praying for it themselves, at least I can prayer is free. At least I can pray it myself, and hopefully it happens for them. But I'm gonna need y'all to say the same prayers, because y'all have some snakes around y'all. Y'all have Judas right around y'all. Some of y'all know it, some of y'all don't. That's fine. But you say that prayer, remove the snakes out of my life. I promise. God, he's been doing stuff quickly. Ask my wife Shannon. She'll put in the chat. He's been doing it so quickly, like make your head spin. Like, wait, hold on. They gone too? Wait, we're not talking to them? Like getting update report. Wait, Shannon, we ain't talking to them no more. They snake. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, okay. We go ahead and block them out the phone. Okay. We're not them too? We're not talking. Okay. I'm telling you, when you say, I'm not saying it to be funny, but I'm telling you, when you say that prayer, people gonna get removed out of your life quickly. So who can you really trust? You gotta go to God and say that prayer and use discernment. I'm telling you, you gotta keep it moving, because these people are all around you. And the crazy thing is, it's the person that you don't think is the Judas. It's probably the person that is the Judas. That's the crazy thing about it, because again, they so nice, they so kind. They bake pies for everybody to work. They do potlucks and cook for y'all, and they come over to your house, always bring a bottle of champagne or food or whatever. It's that guy. It's that woman that might be the Judas, because why are you always over here? You got your house. Why are you over here at my house all the time? I'm just saying. Think about that. Just because they cheer for you doesn't mean they want you to win. So all these people out there clapping. Oh yeah, sister. Oh yeah, brother. I hope y'all win. Can y'all channel? And the same person, they don't want you to win, because if you win, now they gotta look at themselves. And guess what? They didn't fulfill their assignment. So their contract, or like with somebody, that commitment they got with the devil, they didn't fulfill it. So now they got to go to other means to try to destroy your character. That's when the lies gonna be on strong. That's when that smear campaign. Or you can get smear campaign for somebody you never dated. Don't. I know we talk about smear campaigns all the time with just the narcissist, somebody we dated. Or you can get a smear campaign for somebody you never dated, just because they narcissists or they're a Judah and they don't like you, so they're trying to destroy whatever you have. So they're gonna spread lies and start deceit and get people to. I'm just saying they go destroy your character. No matter what you do, you sitting there like, wait, hold on, man, hold on. This person was just cheering for me, just to talking about all your videos are good, or talking about your message was good, or your social media post was good. As the same person spreading lies about you and people that you associate with, because guess what? We let the Judas get in too close. Some of us knowing and didn't know, but we let the Judas get just a little bit too close. You know how you go close to a fire, what happens? You get burnt. Just saying, you get burnt when you get close to that fire. Let me read this verse. I'm going to jump right back into the chat. So 1 John 2:4. Whoever says, I know him, but does not keep his commandments is a liar. The truth is not in him. So, what did we just say? Hey, how you doing, Rise Up and Speak Life Ministries? Thank you. Elizabeth, thank you for joining. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button too. Thank y'all for being in here. We're just having a discussion. It's just a discussion with family. I would do the same thing. We was all sitting around singing Kumbaya and eating marshmallows. I still would say the same message, because they need to be told. Just saying. So let's read this one more time. Let's see what breakdown we get out of this. Whoever says, I know him, but does not keep his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So if you know Judas is around you, you know Judas is on assignment to destroy you, you know Judas is going to try to destroy things around you. Whoever says, I know him, and I always read verses different, I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is, it say whoever says, I know him. So I know Judas, but does not keep his commandments is a liar. So you know who it is, but you're not going to tell on him because of that's your friend, or that's your pal, or whatever. Just saying. Y'all can think about that verse later. I'm just saying. Just having a moment in my own mind. So we talk about backstabbers, right? How many of y'all remember this song? All the time they want to take your place. Y'all know how I go. I ain't gonna sing it because I might get might hit me on monitor. I don't know how to sing anyway, but all the time they want to take your place. The backstabbers. All, and I put you know, because I always say all you fellas, but I put women in there as well. All you fellas, women who have someone and you really care, and don't get it twisted. I know the song is about your spouse or something like that. I'm talking about anybody around you, anybody in your family that's around you. Then it's all of you fellas, women who better beware. You better beware when you got Judah around you. That's what I got when I looked up this song earlier. Because I started like, wait, hold on, what song said something? I said, oh, and I thought about that. Yeah, the OJs. Exactly, New House, the OJs. So you have to realize that when you have Judah around you, that's the ultimate backstabber right there. Ultimate backstabber. And they don't care nothing about you. They care less about you than the person that don't care about you. If that makes any sense at all. I'm just saying. I cannot come out of emotion. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I just was saying, you know, he's sitting around eating marshmallows and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Man, it's just, let me see. Rizzo say, if a person is my true friend, I want them to stab me in the front so I can see that they love me enough to hurt me in order to correct me and keep me from the eternal fires of hell. That's what I was talking about when I say I don't like yes men. That's why Rizzo and I talked to him. We talked earlier on the phone. I don't like yes men around me because you're not going to tell me I'm doing wrong. I don't need you around me because we all human. We all make mistakes. To me, that's a Judah, if you think about it. Because the Judah will allow you to go out there, go your crazy butt out there on stage, sing that song. No, you can't sing because they heard you in the shower. They heard you can't sing instead of being a true friend and telling you, man, girl, look here. It's not there. Your vocal cord is messed up. I don't care how much tea you drink. I don't care how much vocal coaching you do. You cannot sing. I just want to be your friend. I don't want you to go on American Idol or none of these shows and try to go because I'm going to be embarrassed for you. Just, sis, you can't sing. Brother, you cannot rap. Your raps is wet. But we got these Judas in there. They laughing at you when you go out there saying like, oh, fool. Can't sing, can't rap. Because they want you to fail. They want you to fall flat on your doggone face. And that's the friends y'all got around y'all. I'm just saying. That's the friends you got around you. You want that person around you. Why? I don't know. Because to me, that's a yes man. I don't want the yes man around me. It's what I'm saying. I actually like that song. Yes. So yeah, we got Judah around us. And that's the person that's going to, when I say stage, I'm talking about the stage of life. I'm talking about just any circumstance. Don't just think, I'm talking about just singing. I'm talking about any event in your life. Judah's going to push you out there and basically blow your head up to like, oh yeah, this is good. Knowing that it's trash, or knowing it might not be trash, but it needs a little help. It needs some more substance, but they're going to let you go ahead and push it out there. Knowing that everybody not going to like it because guess what? They on assignment. They got a commitment with the devil. So if you go out there and write a book and they read it and you know, I'm talking about people read it. Like you put it out there on Amazon or whatever the case. Hey, how you doing? Here to call. Welcome. You put it out there. Judah's waiting for that because when you get them 2-star reviews, you looking at them like, well, they told me my book was the best thing since sliced bread. No, Judah told you that because they want you to go out there and put that book out there because they know it's trash. Because they know you got a book in you that God wants you to write. See, that's the point y'all missing. They got a book in you. Might not have been that book, but they got a book in you that God wants you to write. And if they destroy that first book, and they destroy that first business, and they destroy that first mission, therefore you won't fulfill your assignment. You won't get to your purpose because now they fulfilled their assignment. They let you go out there and look crazy in front of the folk. Just think about it, man. I just think about what I'm saying. So how many people you had around you say, oh yeah, man, that paragraph or that book or that idea is fine. You go out there and try to do that idea. Yeah, like, man, that idea is trash. What are you talking about? It's not going to sell. I mean, matter of fact, they already got 20 people doing that with the same thing. I mean, it's not going to, what is different about yours? You know, my friend told me, it's not your doggone friend. That's Judah. That's not your friend. That's the narcissist. That is not your friend. That's the person. That's your frenemy. That's who that is. That's your frenemy. For y'all that don't know what a frenemy is, look that up. I'm just saying, that's not your friend. That's not your friend. If your friend go set you up like that and allow you to go and basically look stupid in front of people. And I'm not calling none of us stupid, but if you got friends around you that's willing to do that, Y'all see the song? Y'all see a part of the verse? Backstabbers. And like Phil just said earlier, I'd rather they stab me in the front, that way I know. You know. For the crate challenge, if I'm correct. I don't know what you're talking about. I probably missed it, but I'm pretty sure somebody will help you in the chat. But if you want to put something in there, let me know. So I probably missed it. I'll be actually rolling through the chat. Okay, let's see what else. Alan B say Judah is the master of the smear campaign. Definitely is. Rizzo say spent 44 weeks on the chart. Its peak position of the charts was number 10. See, Rizzo be doing his research. All right, let's get back into this so we won't be in here all night. Let's get back into this. Next verse, Psalms 41:9. Even my close friend in whom I trusted, who ate my bread, has lifted his heel against me. What did I just say? What did I just say? I just said when you got that close friend, that close mama, that, well, your mama, you can't get no closer than your mom, but you know what I'm saying? You got that friend, that mama, that husband, that spouse, that wife, whatever. You got that close friend. They didn't sat down at your table. They didn't ate your food. They didn't drunk your drink. They didn't spend time with your family. They didn't watch your kids. They didn't did all these things for you. And that's the person that has lifted their heel against you. That's the person that's going to try to destroy you. That's the person that wants to see you fail, but the whole time they cheering you along. You got to watch them cheers, y'all. Everybody cheers, just like we say everybody prayers. I don't need everybody praying. Everybody praying for me is not the good thing, because some of them prayers, they praying for your downfall. Where everybody is cheering for you, they not cheering for you. They cheering for you to fail. It's a difference. I can cheer for you, like, okay, I hope, you know, I hope my brother Rizzo succeed and stuff like that. That's cheering. You know, I'm cheering the brother on, giving him, you know, advice or whatever, or same thing with him doing me, or, you know, cheering my wife on. That's cheering. Cheering Telsha on. That's cheering. Cheering people on in the chat. That's cheering. But they got these people that y'all got in your circle. They cheering y'all on. Just can't wait till they fail. I hope they fall. Just like on a crate chat. I hope they fall down. That's the people we got in our circle. And we allow these people to come into our life and stay there. Like just open up shop and just stay there for until death do us part type thing. We ain't married to these people. They just there. Man, you know what? You got to go. I got to throw you out like they used to do on Fresh Prince. Just throw you out the front door. You got to go. You got to get out of here. I can't do this any longer, because I know you Judas. I know you Narcissist. I know you didn't stab me in my back a few times. I'm not going to let it happen a few more times, because if I let it happen again, I'm the crazy one. That's the definition of insanity, isn't it? Letting the same thing happen over and over and over again. How many times you gonna let Judas stab you in your back, y'all? Come on now. How many times you got to stab you in your back before you just be like, you just pulling out the knife like, well, you know, it didn't hurt that time. Oh, that ain't that big knife. Well, what you gonna do when he chop your head off? We say stab in the back, but what we gonna do when he chop your head? And I say he, she, you know, what y'all gonna do when Judas do that? Come on now. Come on, man. But you'd have had these same people around you for years. You knew they wasn't right. You knew they was no good, but we still got them around us talking about, well, that's my friend. I've been knowing them since pre-K. So what is your point? What are you talking about? What have they done to you that makes you put them on this pedestal? Why are you putting anybody on a pedestal anyway? I'm just saying, man, come on, man. Let's think about this for a sec. Why we got these people on? Man, bye. Get out of here. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to get the moving. Get the stepping. Get the moving. Whatever, just get out of my sight. And I'm not being evil, I'm not being mean. That's not the type of person I am. But when you're a Judas, I am being mean, and I'm telling you, you got to go. I'm praying for you to get removed from my life. If you Judas, if you're a snake, you got to go. I want you in my wife's life. I don't want you in my life. I don't want you in Telsha's life. You see what I'm going to do? I don't want you in people that I know. I don't want you in none of our life, because I know all you're going to do, you'll try to get your little buddy in and try to figure out how you can get in and destroy something that we have going on our own personal missions. You trying to stop our, not on my watch. Just saying. So there is a traitor amongst you right now. That's what, remember I started with this at the top of the, when I first started, they got a traitor amongst you right now. They got a traitor in your circle right now. We got and Shannon did the thing last night. She said, you know what? We got a narcissist on Clubhouse. He said, we got a narcissist in the community right now. I'm going to go out on a limb right here and say, we probably got a Judas, a traitor right here in this chat right now. Who is it? I don't know. Now, am I 100% sure? No. But like my wife said, statistics show one of y'all in here is a Judas. Somebody in here is a narcissist. Somebody in here is watching or waiting and planning for us to have a downfall. Whether it's me, whether it's my wife Shannon, whether it's Cluster B Karen, whether it's Telsha over there, the T and NPD in relationships, whether it's Rizzo, anybody got anything going on, books, business, somebody here waiting for us to have a downfall. Somebody is waiting like, I can't wait till they fail. That's cool. But I want you to know, if you're in here right now, Narcissist Jude, I'm not saying any of y'all won, but I'm saying if you watch the replay, if you're in the live, I'm built for this. I'm ready. So if you go do it, like my wife say, do it quickly, because you're not going to get anything out of me. Because if you try to come up with information, you got to get real close, and I'll let people really in. So good luck with that. And even when I do let people in, you still get nothing. So good luck with that. So figure that out. I ain't just started doing this yesterday. I might have been born at nighttime, but it wasn't last night. So you're going to have to be on your P's and Q's. You got to dot your I's, cross your T's. You're going to have to have somebody else covering your 6, because I got a bunch of people covering my 6. So figure that out, how you go get into, I'm just saying, figure that out. How are you going to do that? And I know it's going to happen. Somebody going to try something at some point, because, you know, you can't just be the nice person all the time and then have nobody come against you. That's fine. That's fine. But I will say this, and I'm going to move on because I don't want to harp on this. I will say this. Don't take my niceness or my kindness for a weakness, because then you're making a big mistake. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not an evil person, but I protect mine. So if you're trying to do that and trying to come, and when I say mine, I'm talking about my wife and my family or whatever, anybody I consider family. So if you're trying that, you're in for it's a big mistake. I'm built for that. I done been to war, whether it's Iraq war or whether it's spiritual warfare. However you want to do it. I'm just saying. So you have to realize that people are going to come around you and try to destroy what you're trying to build, because they don't want you to build it. Because if you build it, then they got to sit there and figure out what they're going to do. Do you continue doing you, because you the traitor. I'm not talking about y'all in the chat, but somebody watching the live or whatever, or watching this replay, I'm talking to you. And that's gonna be where that I told you, where that negative comment will come from. I get them sometime, or that's where that dislike come from. That's fine. I'll take your dislike. And you know what's funny about it? I told y'all this before, but your dislike does nothing for me, because it doesn't hurt me. It actually helps me, because think about it. I don't expect everybody to like everything that I put out. I know everybody gonna disagree. That's fine. But it's when I have a Judas that's disliking the stuff, when I have a narcissist that's disliking the stuff, that cuts a little different. But guess what? I don't know it's you, because I can't see who like and dislike. So good luck with that. If you think you're hurting me, it just shows a dislike. I don't know. I don't know if you know how YouTube works, but we can't see who dislike. We just know somebody did it. Just saying. So when you have a Judas with you, prepare for destruction. So if you know a Judas around you, you might well go ahead and prepare, because it's going to happen at some point, and sometime something is going to happen, and you're not going to like the outcome. It's going to happen. It's nothing you can, I ain't going to say it's nothing you can do about it, but things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. So don't be so quick to let people in your circle. And this cover, I'm going through this quickly. Don't be so quick to let people in your circle. I know we have been through narcissist abuse. We hurt, and we're going through things, and we see this first person, they come up, they start talking about narcissist abuse, and then you think, oh, that's my friend. Is it? Is it? Or is it the devil sent this person to talk about narcissists? That's a narcissist. So that's the person that we supposed to be trusting now. Supposed to be trusting this person. I'm just thinking about this stuff out loud. Let me read a couple more. I'm gonna jump back into the chat, because I know ourselves gonna do it. Most companies, relationships, friendships, and marriages are destroyed from an insider. Think about that. Think about these big companies that have downfalls, like Fortune 500 companies, big companies. It's always an insider that destroy. They give away the tips. They give away the trade secrets. They give away information that, the company about to go live on the market tomorrow. They give away information. It's always an insider. It's always an insider in relationship. Think about it. Whether it's a marriage or whatever, it's an insider. It's not. Okay, you can say where they cheated, but the person that cheated is the person you married to, so it's an insider. The relationship. So when you have a falling out with one of your friends, it's always another one of your friends that went told. Insider. I can't make this stuff up, man. It's an insider. It's always an insider. It's always somebody that's close. It ain't somebody on the outside, because remember, the person on the outside don't know anything about you. It's the insider. So when my ex cheated on me in Honduras, insider. It wasn't the dude in Honduras. He's the outsider. It's the insider. I don't know if y'all listening. Maybe my chat down. It maybe. Hey, can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. That it's always an insider that destroys your relationship, companies, friendships, and marriages. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. If you don't, hey, I get it. But I'm telling you, it's always an insider that does that. All the time, it's always an insider. And it sucks because you done told this person all this doggone business and they go use it against you. Let me jump into the chat because I'm behind. Let me jump in. Let me see. Let me go back just a little bit. I don't go back too far. Let's see. Rise up and speak life mention. Say, I hope y'all grow even more. I respect and honor God too much. You reap evil doing evil. Amen to that. And we growing. So I'm not, just saying, things like just to say it. Like I just want to grow. It's all about views and likes. But I'm saying that, you got some of these channels and I ain't talking about not just different channels. They just do funny jokes and they channels get all these views. And people that's talking about real talk, talking about God, talking about narcissist abuse or anything. You ain't got to be just that, but talking about something real. They don't get the views and the likes. But people run over there to do the crate challenges and all these other. I'm just saying. That's all. I'm just saying. I really say let them talk. Just because they talk doesn't make anything they say to be truth. It can all be full of lies. I definitely agree with that. Hey, thank you for joining us. She says, amen, Telsha says a healthy person won't rush to be close. Yes. What you want to be so close to me for? Are you broken? I mean, if you're broken, you need to go work that out. Or maybe you can find somebody to help you work that out. I definitely agree with that. Yes. Anna said that's deep. So I don't know what part. I didn't say it so much. I didn't say so much stuff, and I'm forgetting what I'm saying. I got to go back and watch my own video. Y'all got what did I just say? But you know how it be sometimes you just be in a little zone. You have stuff. I got my bullet points, but I'm not even on them. Not really. But thank you for that. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's see. Cat BX say, right, Solomon, that is my favorite reggae song, Kindness for Weakness. You can't make it up. Yes. I'm about to check that out. Reggae. Okay, so people can hear me once. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. All right, y'all understand? All right. Newhouse said, and God said it shall be from us on home. Okay. All right, let's keep moving because we still got a little bit to go. We want to make sure we get out of here. Let's go. Let me see. I'm trying to cut down. Actually, I was doing good for the longest, going down to an hour and a half, and then something happened. People will turn against you quickly. So as quick as you friended them, that's as quick as they go turn against you. As quick as you make that friendship and, that's my buddy, that's as quick as they go ghost you. Just as quick. It's going to happen just as quick. I'm not going to harp on that. So just think about that for a second. If you got into a friendship and it happened like super quick, you might want to re-examine that friendship because something, now if it was you doing it, okay, that's different. But if it was them doing it, it ain't different. It's going to be, you're going to have a different outcome. I'm just saying, it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same. So think about that for a second. So if you got somebody that came into your life really quickly and started a friendship, and it just happened recently, brothers and sisters, go look at that. Go start thinking about that friendship. Like, how did I get into this friendship? They want to start coming over to your house and watching movies with you and talking to you or going out to eat. Hold on. You trying to get me out of my comfort zone? I get that, but what are you up to? And like my wife always say, who sent you? Did the devil send you or did God send you? And that's where the discernment comes into play. So think about that. The choice Judas made was because of Satan's continuous assault on his soul. And I spelled continuous wrong. So I messed that up. I didn't even catch that. But anyway, I can spell, y'all. I got spell check, but I spelled it wrong. But a continuous assault on his soul. So it wasn't something that happened one time. It's continuous. So that Judas that's in your tribe, that's always around you, Satan is constantly at them and throwing stuff in. That's why they're in the tarot cards. That's why they're in the voodoo, hoodoo, we do, doo-doo, whatever. I don't know. All the dudes. They into all that stuff. I know I said doo-doo. I'm just being funny, but they into all this different stuff. Ouija boards and astrology. And Shannon covered a lot of this stuff, but they into all this stuff. And I know I'm from Louisiana. Trust me, they do it down there a lot, especially around New Orleans. I've never been in a voodoo shop, but I walk past and like, man, I'm never going in that shop. But that's these people that's into all this stuff. And the chakras and the rocks and stones and what in the heck is we doing? But it's a continuous assault. So Satan taking them out of the church, listen to me, taking them out of the church, having them doing spiritual stuff. They into chakras and getting your third eye open and all this other crazy stuff. And you're like, wait, what? What are you in? They into us try they be, oh, I'm a Leo, or I'm a man. Hold on now. You got to come up out of that stuff now. But that's the same people we have in our little circle that we think, okay, we good with these people. John 6:70, Jesus answered them, did I not choose you, the 12? And yet one of you is the devil. Same thing I just said. And yet somebody watching this is the devil. Somebody is on a demonic assignment to destroy what I'm doing or destroy what somebody else doing. They might be using me to get to somebody. You just never know. You might be part of their assignment just so they can get to the next person. You got to watch Judas. Judas is real crafty. He's real sneaky. And I say he, she, either way, just like Narcissist can be female or male, same thing. They on assignment to get to you to destroy something. Or they go destroy something. Because that's what they came to do. They're on assignment. Well, what you want them to do? You want them not to fulfill their purpose? You want them to not do what the devil told them to do? Can't do that. They're going to do that all day, every day. Just saying. So again, watch who you tell your secrets to. And I'm going to leave it at that. Just watch who you tell your secrets to. Not knowing who Judas is isn't an excuse. So we can no longer say, well, I didn't know who it was. But did you pray to God and tell him, ask him, I just said that, to remove the snakes and the Judas out of your life, remove the Jezebel, Ahab spirits out of my life, remove Leviathan? We talk about this every weekend. If y'all not praying for it, it's like we're just talking. I might as well just have a conversation with this wall back here. But I know we smart people. You have to start praying these. Your prayer had to be real specific. You got to pray these things out. You have to start learning who the Judas is, who is on assignment to destroy what you're trying to do. Who is trying to destroy the friendship? Who is trying to destroy your relationship? Parental alienation, that's another thing. I know some of y'all dealing with that. I'm dealing with that. Parental alienation is another thing that Judas everywhere. He always up to something. Just saying. Judas always up to something. Judas made a choice and had to deal with it. So you have to make sure that if Judas make a choice to come at you, make them regret that choice. Make them regret that choice, because they're going to realize that they messing with a child of God and the choice they made was the wrong choice. You picked the wrong side. It's like I said the other week. They say always bet on black, you bet on red or whatever. You made the wrong choice. You bet against the football team that you know go win. You made the wrong choice. If you come against me and my family, you made the wrong choice. You come against me and my family in this live, you made the wrong choice. You made the wrong choice, Judas. You chose wrong. They say choose wisely. You chose wrongly. You picked the wrong W. Maybe you didn't hear when they said wisely. I don't know, but you chose wrongly. You might want to reconsider what you're about to do, because it's not worth it, Judas. It's not worth it. Not even a little bit. So pay attention to people that ask many questions when you first meet them. We already covered that. Just, again, I told you some of y'all virtual, so I got to make sure I put this stuff up there. So pay attention to the people that want to ask a bunch of questions. Don't get them all your doggone. I ain't got no answers. Do like they do. Do like you do interviews for the police station. When you don't want to tell them nothing, I plead the fifth. What my lawyer at? What my representative at? Tell them something. Don't give them all your doggone information. Pay attention to people that want to know all your business. I'm just telling you what to pay attention to. We're just covering the bases so we can go ahead and walk this thing all the way out. Pay attention to people. That's more like a help guide. So the pay attention part is more like what you should do. Pay attention to people, that want to know all your business. They want to know all your business for a reason, because most people don't want to know all your business. If they want to support you and sow a seed, they'll do just that. Or they want to know, like different parts of how you're doing things, that's fine. But they want to know all your business. You want to know everything? Like everything. You want to know everything. Everything I know, you want to know. No. That's my answer. No. So don't even ask me. If you watch this live, no. If you call me, it's going to be no. It's still no. Matter of fact, no. Still no. Yeah. Pay attention to the people that share personal information as soon as you meet them. I hate that. I used to hate flying on planes. How many of y'all that flew on a plane? Put a one in the chat if you ever flew on a plane or on a Greyhound, in a situation like that, and the person just share all the information. It's like the flight from hell. You've been on there. I flew out of Houston, going to Los Angeles, 5-hour flight, and this person then told me everything about their divorce. They told me what they like to eat. They tell me, I don't want to know none of this stuff. Matter of fact, what is your name? I don't even know you. I never seen you before. How many of y'all been on a plane like that, man? I know it can't be just me. Put a one in the chat. I know it can't just be me. I promise you, I hate it. So what I did was, remember, it's ways around these things. What I did was, I went and bought I bought me some earless headphones, not the Beats by Dre, that's too expensive. But I bought some on Amazon. As soon as I get on the plane, like as soon as I walk in on the plane, I put my doggone headphones on. So when I sit down next to that person, I got my music blaring. They'll say something, and I pull my thing off one time, like, what you say? Bro, you listen to the music? No, goofy, I just got these headphones on because I'm listening to music. So I just put my headphones on, and that way I got to work by talking to these people. I don't want to hear your whole story because sometimes that person sitting next to you might be a Judas. And I know you're like, well, they only on the plane for a short time. Still might be a Judas because you tell them the wrong thing, or they might be telling you demonic curses, speaking word. I don't want to. Hey, I'm putting my music on, my Christian music. I don't want to hear nothing you saying because what you saying has nothing to do with me, and I got to flee from you as soon as this plane. You know, when the plane land, everybody jump up. I usually don't do that, but I'm sitting next to that person before I had the headphones. I'm trying to jump up and jump across them to try to run to the front door so I can get out of here. I know it can't just be me. I'm just saying. I know it can't be just me. I'm telling them plane rides like a plane ride from here. Or y'all see, I put ones in there. Tell you, man, the plane ride, man, they want to tell you everything. I'm like, man, I don't want to know. I don't know you. I don't want to know all your business. Your daughter ride horses. Your son in the baseball. I don't care. Not that I'm not a nice person, but man, can I just listen to my music? Can I just get my airplane food and eat it and pee? Can I just watch the movie they got for us to play? Can I just do that? Can I just look out the sky and not have you tap me on my shoulder? Can I just look out? I want to look at the clouds. I want to see if I see angels. I don't know. I want to do whatever I want to do. I paid $600, $700, $800 for this seat so I can be comfortable in my own skin. But now I gotta listen to Judas. I gotta listen to this person next to me. I'm just saying. I know it's not just me. I'm glad y'all putting the ones in there. I'm just saying. Hey, I see that lady B. She said, why does Solomon sound like a little real sometimes? I don't know what y'all talking about. I seen it, lady B. I see. I don't know. I ain't never heard that, but hey, maybe it's something there. I don't know. Y'all hear a cracking joke. See? It ain't just me. It's not me tonight. It's Lady B. I see that. Lady B, I seen Telsha in there cracking some jokes. Shan, okay, I see y'all. I'm saying faith-based workplace, no operation security. You just gave them all your information. Yeah, you just gave them all the information. They know everything. They know everything about you. It's like, man, come on, man. Heather Cromer said, I dreamed my evil grandmother turned into a rat, and I squished her and woke up saying, Jesus, Jesus. Amen to that. Yeah, you gotta wake up, call Jesus' name, and rebuke that. I turn into a okay. I'm not big on. I know. I'm not big on dreams like that. Shannon know more than me, and I know Tarka. She know a lot about them dreams. I don't do good with dreams. But we praying for you on that, cause yeah. Lord, and sometimes the breath be banging. Yeah. Oh, you want to go there? Hold on. Not just the breath. Sometimes they underarm, their body be stank. Shannon took a flight to Hawaii and the guy stunk. I'm glad I wasn't on that plane. But I have been on a plane with a guy. Man, it don't matter how many peppermints I ate. I thought my breath was stinking. I was like, what in the heck is going on? His breath stank and his body, he had body odor. So I was eating peppermint just because I didn't want my breath to stink because it was like, you can taste it. You know, you can taste like, I ain't trying to be nasty, but it's like, man, what is you doing? How you don't smell this? But again, I got to sit on this flight. That ain't even Judas. I don't know what that is. That's just evil. I got to sit on this flight. That's something I used to always do when I used to fly. I used to keep them little soft peppermints. I had that backpack right there. Matter of fact, I had a backpack. I always kept a bunch of them peppermints in there because when that person's breath stink, I'm popping peppermint out the peppermint because I don't want my breath to stink. That's crazy, ain't it? You got to get up. You know, I want to make sure I brush my teeth. I want to make sure my breath don't smell like that. Check him under my arm, like, do I stink? And he's trying to tell I never stink. So I'm sitting there like, what is this? How nobody smell this? How y'all let them on the plane? It should be a disclaimer. If you stink, you can't fly. I mean, I'm just saying. There should be a law against that. If you stink, you cannot fly. And somebody might watch this and be like, man, he crazy, he can't do that. I ain't passing the law. I'm just saying it should be a law. If you stink, you can't fly. I mean, I know we got masks on and stuff, but come on, man. What are we doing? So I'm just saying. All right, let me keep moving. Let me keep moving. Heather says a no, always no. Yes, definitely. Janice said, I'm overdue to be able to share true compliments, never fake flattery, and ask questions with good people. Was in the zone with devils on in ministry, and it did not flow natural, hard to find. We happy you here. Thank you for being here. So yes. Shannon say some narcissists have poor hygiene. Well, Somebody need to tell them something. Somebody need to tell them something, because that's unnecessary, y'all. To be on a plane in a little closed environment, the air, I don't know if y'all know, but the air is circulating. It's not fresh air coming from outside. It's just circulating around. So that funk is coming from the front to the back. Like Rizzo did on what it's coming from the front to the back. It just, what are we doing? Why are we even on here? Let me get back to my mess. Y'all got me off top talking about airplane smells, and I'm forgetting about Judas. Let me get back to Judas. You know what I'm saying? Wait, Jammin say, can I get a window seat? Don't want nobody next to me. I just want the chance to look around. Man, I'm just telling y'all, man, hey, again, that person that's sitting next to you want to share all that information. Now, to me, if I had to fly, I'm already coming on with my headphones, and I'm probably stuffing something in my nose that's going to breathe through my mouth. I'm doing a lot of mouth breathing. Like, breathe through my mouth, because I don't want to smell none of that. I'm still going to eat peppermints. I'm just saying what I'm going to do. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm telling you, get on the plane, wireless headphones. Make sure they charge before you get on. So wireless headphones, something in my nose, something that smells good or something in my nose, and I'm chewing peppermints. Try it next time. It may work out. You might have a better flight experience on your plane. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help y'all out. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm looking out for my family. I love y'all. I'm looking out for y'all. Just say, baby, I didn't do anything. I just was talking about, just being serious, about the place. I'm trying to help y'all out, man. I'm looking out for y'all, man. Maybe I ain't flew in a while. Maybe I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure we all on the same page and make sure I wasn't the only one experiencing something like that. I'm just saying, I want to make sure we all on the same thing. If you meet someone for the first time and they tell you about someone, use discernment. Use discernment quickly. Use your discernment. They don't even need discernment for that. They start telling you, a light bulb should go off like, okay, something wrong with this. I just met you. I don't know your name. And you start sharing all this information. Okay. Keep it moving. So what happens when you discover Judas? There's a few things that should happen. The first thing should happen, you should call Judas out, meaning you should go ahead and remove them from the situation. It's like somebody being at a baseball game and they throw a soda to somebody, how security come in there, they remove them, that fan. Well, it should be the same way. You should have people that will remove that person out. Just like we have people in the chat, my moderators that will remove you. You come in there and say something crazy. It's the same thing in your life. You have to have moderators in your life. You have the ultimate moderator, God. You have a moderator. So you go to God and pray and say, remove Judas out of my life. Boom. Now remember, when you say these particular prayers, and when it happens, it's going to surprise some of y'all. And then it might be your mom or your dad or your brother. I'm just saying. So it might be your spouse. So when they start filing for divorce or something, you're like, but God, them too? Yeah, them too. You say remove Judas. I'm trying to help you out. Not me. I'm talking about God. I'm just saying. So how do you beat a Judas? You beat Judas by removing Judas from your life. You beat Judas by not telling them information. You beat Judas by knowing who Judas is, removing them, not sharing personal stuff, not giving them nothing. You don't give them ammo. Don't give them ammo. Because a lot of times we give a person ammo and they use our own stuff against us. It's like in the military, if you leave your gun behind, the enemy going to pick up that gun and use that gun against you. So they're going to kill you with your own gun. It's one of those things. So why would you give Judas the weapon to destroy you? It's like when Samson told about the hair. Why would you do that? Why would I tell you my secret? Why would I tell you what I'm writing in the book? Why would I tell you? You got to learn to stop doing that. Stop sharing all that information. Do what you do, and then they go see it. And you ain't got to worry about that. We're at the end, y'all. We made it. We're at the end. Last Bible verse. I hope this wasn't too fast for y'all. I tried to cover as much. I started late, but John 13:18. I am not speaking of all you. I know whom I have chosen, but the scripture will be fulfilled. He who ate my bread has lifted his heel against me. So some of us have chosen these people to be around us, these friends, these family members we can't choose because you say blood is thick about water. So the family members, you in that family, but where's your spiritual family at? And if you chose these people to be around you and you realize they Judah, you got to go. You got to get out of here. I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here. You can't stay in my house. You can't ride in my car. You can't eat my food. You can't drink my wine. You can't drink my water. You got to go. So when you realize that Judah is trying to destroy everything that you're trying to build, and I promise they're trying to do it, and they so crafty and they evil and they sneaky behind. I call them jokers. When them jokers come in and I realize it, I have a conversation real quick. I talk to God quick. Okay, I got to make sure my discernment is right. Then I have a conversation with my wife. I want to make sure, because I don't want to, sometimes I even go to Rizzo. Like, Rizzo, what you think about this? And we have because he's not a yes man. So he's going to tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm right. Sometimes I don't do all that. Sometimes I go straight to God. I'm like, done it. Then I go tell Shannon, I ain't talking to that person no more. Like, what happened? Tell her, boom. Okay. It's an understanding that the mission that we own, the ministry that we're doing, that people are going to come into our life that don't need to be here. But we have to use discernment to figure out who is Judas, where's the narcissist. It's like Auntie Karen always say, she can see the narcissist from across the street before they even speak. I'm trying to get to that level where I see you from way over there. And needing you walking 3-4 steps closer to me because I see you coming. So you might well go that way. Keep moving. Keep walking down on that side of the street. I'm going to stay on my side of the street. Stay in your lane. Stop paying attention to what other people got going on. Do what you called to do, and you ain't got to worry about all this other stuff. Sometimes you don't need a bunch of people knowing what you're doing. And that's a mistake of us. We want to tell everybody. Oh, I'm writing a book on this and I'm going to tell everybody. I had to do that too. Okay, you can't tell everybody. Write the book. Go to, whatever publishing thing, make sure it's good, and then just put it out. Then tell everybody, hey, man, I got a book out. Because that way Judas can't stop that. Think about that. It can't stop it. It's already out. It's already out. So the YouTube channel, I didn't go to Judas and tell him, hey, I'm starting a YouTube channel. Because if I would have did that, guess what? The YouTube channel would have never got started because I'd have been over there going back and forth with Judas why I shouldn't start one. No, you go to God. He gonna tell you what you should do. He gonna give you an assignment. You start the channel, and then Judas go sit there and try to destroy it. And that's what Judas does. He go sit there and try to figure out ways to destroy it. But you can't destroy what God has built. You can try. Weapons go be formed against us, but they won't prosper. So that's true. So they're gonna try. They're gonna try to do little things. That's why I say you gotta get that Judas. You gotta get him up out here. That's what this whole message is about. If you know Judas is around in your little circle right now, pray for Judas to leave or tell Judas to leave. Boot Judas out, however you want to take care of it. You got to remove him, because if you keep Judas around you, you're going to be part blamed for your own downfall. Think about that. So when your company come crashing down, when things start happening around you, friends start stop speaking to you because Judas running around spreading lies, you're going to be part of your own downfall. You can't blame nobody but yourself. Remember, I always talk about accountability on here. So if you know Judas is around you, man, go ahead and make that phone call. Go ahead and block them. Go ahead and, whatever you got to do, however you want to handle it. If you want to ghost them like the narcissists do us, hey, do that too, whatever. You ain't got to give an explanation. To each his own. I'm not, however you want to do it, just get them out of your life. Let me read some of our comments and we're going to get up out of here. Let me go back just a little bit. Thank y'all for being on here with me. Thank y'all for, I know I started a little bit late, but thank y'all for just being here and just being in the chat. I mean, it's always awesome to see family come through. And then, we have a good time. And obviously, it wasn't me laughing a lot this time. I did the planning thing, but you can blame Lady B. You can blame Shannon because Shannon started before my live. And you can blame Telsha because I seen her in here cracking jokes. So it wasn't just me. I think Coach Letitia said some jokes. So it wasn't just me. So they was in the chat acting up, and it wasn't me. So this time, you cannot blame me like all the way. Yeah. My wife say Samson was a plum fool. Oh, just dumb. Dumb. Like the song dumb. Like what? Why would you tell her that? What is wrong with you? Are you stupid or are you dumb? You one of them. You stupid and dumb. I mean, what is it? I'm just saying. I'm talking to Sam. I ain't talking about y'all. Yeah. Let's see what else we got in here before we get out of here. My sister Coach did say, y'all really acting up tonight. See, it wasn't. See, she pointed out Shannon. See, I told you it wasn't me. I'm glad you're on my side, Coach. It wasn't just me. About the laughing. It was Telsha and then Shannon and then probably a lot of y'all. I said a couple jokes. I admit to that. I said a couple things. You know how people do when they don't want to admit to a lot of stuff. I did a couple of things. It's like people that robbed 20 banks. Well, I admit to 2 of them. No, you robbed all 20. Stop lying. Just be honest. Stop lying. You robbed all 20 of them. Don't say you did a couple of them when you did 20. I'm just saying. So yes, I do take accountability. I see that down there, Shay. I take it. Yes, I did. I jokes on my channel. I know. I do this a lot. I apologize for making y'all laugh. No, touch yourself. Stomach was hurting. Sis, it'll be over. As soon as this live end, you probably be good to go. Your stomach probably stop hurting. Okay, I'm playing. I mean, stop messing with you. I'm just saying, if your stomach hurting from laughing, I'm gonna say that's a good thing because you got to think about all the stuff the narcissist has done to us. And that's why I started doing this channel like this. It's good to bring in a serious topic, but I think at the end of the day, I think we still need to laugh about some of this stuff and get past, because I think that's part of our healing. I didn't know it until I started doing it, but I think laughter is part of our healing, because we sitting there crying. Remember, we crying and always depressed. Then we get to our anxiety high, depression, and then suicide. We don't want to get to that. So I think the more laughter we're doing, we can laugh about some of these situations. Then we're moving on to bigger and better things and things that we need to be doing in Christ. So that's why I do it the way I do it. But hey, that's just me. Let's see what else we got in here before I get out of here. You nigga might say Judas is getting the boot. Definitely getting out of here. See y'all? See, they in here, both of them. See, Shannon, that's Norfolk living as my wife. And they both laughing. See, they laughing together. See, it's not just me. It's them. It's them. Janet say, I have been cussed out, flipped birds, ran away, saying Jesus love you, then someone have accepted Jesus. Risky business. God gave me boldness. Amen to that. Saying they hate him, not me, not personal. I love it. I love how y'all just share information. It's good. It helps people. Even when they watch this replay, it helps people when they come in and able to watch this. Judas has got to go. Definitely. Y'all remember nothing else about this. I know the airplane thing go stick out. What I said about the airplane, it might stick out. But besides that, remember, Judas has to go. Like Love Peace said, Judas got to go. If you got a Judas in near you, they got to go. Get them out of there. They go betray you at some point. And I'm going to sit there and look at you and be like, well, you allowed that to happen. I'm not going to cast you out. I'm still going to love you as a family member, but I'm going to ask you why. Why did you allow Judas to do that? You knew Judas. So then you go sit there and tell me, well, I thought they loved me. They don't love you. They hate you. They hate you. Like Cat BX say, get out, Judas, Joker, Satan, whatever name you want to call him, get out. My wife say, protect your spirit. You got to get out of here. You got to go, man. I can't function like that. It's like waking up or walking into a messy house. I can't function like that. I can't function with Judas around me because I know something is off. It's like the energy off. You ever walk into a room and you feel something like something ain't right. It's probably because they got a Judas, somebody in there with an evil spirit up to something evil. And we remember, I said we need to stop saying gut feeling. We need to use discernment. But y'all will say, some people would say, well, I got a gut feeling something wrong. No, use your discernment and figure out if you need to be there in that room. Maybe that place, maybe that church, maybe that restaurant, maybe that business, whatever it is, maybe you're not supposed to be there. Maybe it's not that day, or maybe it's not forever. Shannon and I had to come out of a lot of church because some of these churches, it was like, well, hold on now. Something is not right. And it's supposed to be a place of worship, but something not right in the church. So is it a Judas in the church? Now that I think about it, it might have been a few of them. It's probably a few narcissists. It might be a narcissist in the pulpit. So you got to realize, you know what I'm saying? It's much bigger than you think. When you think about the magnitude of what narcissists is at. And like, that's why I made that video. They are everywhere, because they are. They're not just at work. They're not just at home. They go to church. They go to baseball games. They go to football games. They go to hockey, baseball. They go to all these things. I'm just saying, they there. They there. Janice said, we are called to share Jesus. Holy Spirit draws all men unto himself. Some plant, water, and God brings the increase. Amen to that. And we all in this together. Like I say, thank y'all again for spending this time with me. It's always awesome. It's always awesome. But like I said, get Judah, get out of here. Throw them out the front door like they did on Will. You ain't never watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Go watch one episode where you can find out. Maybe you can find on YouTube where they just used to throw DJ Jazzy Jeff out the front door. Just throw Judah out. Throw him on his head. Throw him on his ugly head. He got to go. Got to go. Because Judas, Narcissists, they run hand in hand. They are everywhere. Yes. So let me see. Auntie Karen say, come on. Solomon, you set the bar for humor. We just trying to fit in. The narcissist stole our laughter and you give it back. Mahalo. I appreciate that. I love that. I love what you said right there. Hey, I'm just doing my part. I love that. Hey, just doing my part. If we can get some laughter on in here and we ain't got to think about what the narcissist done, hey, that's an hour or 2 hours well spent, I think. So I'm gonna continue doing this. Like I said, what I know I'm going live, I'm ready. You know, I have my little notes or whatever, but I'm like ready. And then God does something, Holy Spirit does something. I just do my thing. Because you notice when I started off talking about not really Judah, but just going off on different things. But that wasn't just me talking, but I just want to make sure we all on the same page and realize that people around us, some of them are Judah, and they're right here with us. So just realize that. Read a couple more. We're going to get out of here. Alan B. say laughter is literally medicine because the hormones it releases. See? Laughter is like taking ibuprofen for a headache. Just okay, it might not be like that, Alan B. I just made that up, but I'm just saying it might be something like that. I'm just saying. Yeah, you can literally feel it. When you walk into some of these places, you can literally feel it. And then when something bad happened, where there's a restaurant, somebody come in and something off, a fight break out, you're like, man, I knew something. Go with your discernment, not your gut. I'm gonna stop saying that. Go with your discernment. If something is off when you walk into a place of business, even if it's your own place of business or your own workplace, say a prayer, maybe step out, say a prayer, and then, step back in if you need to or whatever. But, pray about that situation, see if you need to stay there. Might be a good day to call in sick. I ain't telling y'all what to do. I'm just saying. Just saying. Hey, Kingdom Mind and Van, thank you for joining us. Judas would not hide their bad vibe. Judas cocky. Definitely. They definitely are. Okay, y'all. Thank you for that, KBS. You are you, and we appreciate it. And I appreciate all y'all that's coming in here. You want to laugh, that's cool. You want to learn something, that's cool. And I forgot how Auntie Karen said. She said, Solomon, you want to come over there for the word and laugh? I forgot how she says it really good. But yeah, you come over here, learn and laugh. Hey, that's what it is. She's still in here laughing. Yes, laughter is medicine. All right, y'all. Hey, that's our show for tonight. Let me put this in here before we get out of here. If you're dealing with domestic violence, here's the hotline. Here's the phone number. Call that number. We have different people that's working on different situations. If you need to get out of situations, you can reach out to us, to get out of the situation. We can try to help as best way we can. Also, suicide, man, don't do it. Suicide, to be honest with you, suicide is selfish. Don't do it because you're not just, okay, some people think, well, if I kill myself, it's over. No, if you kill yourself, it's just starting. And what I mean by that is you kill yourself, so now your mom, your dad, your kids, your wife, your husband, your family members, people that you work with, look how many lives you just affected by killing yourself. At the end of the day, killing yourself doesn't help anyone. It doesn't even help you. It just destroys everything that we're trying to do. So don't do that. Don't take that. You think about suicide, call this phone number. Reach out to people that can talk you down, or like they say, talk you off the ledge. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather you be in my live laughing than on the ground dead because you didn't shot yourself because of something a narcissist did or something that a Judas did. Life is more to it than that. Because people gonna try to destroy you like every day, no matter what you're doing. But you have to build up. You have to have that armor, that full armor, not a piece of it. You have to have the full armor of God on and know that you always, war 24/7. So don't commit suicide. Reach out to somebody before. If you're thinking about that, reach out to somebody before that. We can pray for you. Things like that. Prayer works. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Prayer works. So whether you praying by yourself, whether we praying for you, whether we all praying together, other people praying for you, prayer works. And I love the fact that a lot of us are praying not just for ourselves, because that's a selfish prayer, but we're praying for others as well. And that's what we need to continue doing. So that's awesome that we're doing that. Let me see. I just seen something pop up. Oh, here you go. This is what I wanted to read before I finish. Judas is a variant of the Narcissism via social distance of at least 6 miles. 6 miles? Whoa. I like that. I'll go 60 miles. How about that? We can go 60 miles. I know that's a little far, but 6 miles is good. I'll take 6 miles. 6 miles is good. 6 miles is good. But again, man, thank y'all all. Trust me, I really appreciate all the love and support. And we're going to continue doing this. I might not do the lives every Wednesday. I'm going to start breaking up and go back to some of my premieres, but I'm still going to do my lives on Friday. I'm not going to get rid of that. But just hey, like Shannon always say, and you know, other people that got channel Telstra and people like that, man, turn on all your notifications. That way, if I do a impromptu live in the middle of the week, you'll catch. You might need some laughter in the middle of the day at noon. I might hit you with a little 30-minute comedy session. I don't know. So turn on all your notifications, and that way you'll know when I go live. So you don't want to miss nothing. But thank y'all again. We appreciate all y'all. Like Shannon just said, you know, we appreciate you. Thank you, sis. We appreciate you and your heart. Love you too. See you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be on Telstra thing tomorrow, 7 p.m. Yeah, y'all got to go check that out. Y'all want to laugh? She be cracking some jokes over there too. So don't let her fool y'all and think she don't be cracking jokes. She cracks jokes as well. And she has a great message, always a great delivery. So go over there and check that out as well. But let's say a prayer for so we can get out of here. Let me take this down. We'll say a prayer so we can get out of here. And I gotta go eat, y'all. I'm hungry. I only ate a little bit for my brother and them got here, and I gotta go. Hey, Sophia, I'm glad you stayed throughout the thing. Thank you. I'm glad she's here. Thank you for praying for our sister. So let's say a prayer before we get out of here. God, we just want to come to you praying. Thank you for our sister Sophia. Thank you for our sister Telsha. Thank you for our sister Natisha. Just different people that's dealing with different things. We praying for everybody. I mentioned just a few people, but everybody's in the chat. Alan B. Let me read them so I don't miss nobody's name. Heather Carmer, Cluster B. Karen, Unbroken Sylvia, my wife, of course. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. Lady B. Janet, Uniquely Made, Rise Up and Speak Ministry, Elizabeth. Anybody that's in the chat, Clarity of Yah, thank you. Cat BX. Just everybody that, you know, says something, even if they just watch. We just want to pray for everyone because Jasmine here, we never know what everybody is dealing with. So I know I didn't mention everybody, but everybody that's in the chat, or whether you watch this replay, I just want to pray for you. You're dealing with any kind of sickness. You're dealing with a narcissist. You're dealing with a Judas, because this message was about Judas. If you are dealing with a Judas, we pray that you have a specific prayer to remove the snake, remove the Judas from your life, whether it's your inner circle, whether it's your outer circle. We pray that that person is removed, because we know that person just wants to destroy the fabric, the whatever you have going on. They want to just destroy this. So we want to remove that person away from us. We rebuke their assignment. We repent for any things that we did, whether knowingly or unknowingly. We repent for those things. We rebuke all these evil word curses and things like that, because we know Judah like to get in close, and some of us, we married to him, and they done said evil word curses in our ear while we sleep. We rebuke all that, oh Heavenly Father. We break up the soul ties, and my wife always say, we just want to keep praying for everyone, keep building on this community, keep growing this community, keep getting the word out about narcissists, about Judah, about Leviathan, about all the many different spirits that's trying to destroy us. It's not just one particular person. It's not just one particular thing, but it's many things that come against us. So we're just praying for all these things, and we're just coming to you just saying thank you for this opportunity of worship, this opportunity of ministry, this time that we had just to laugh together, and it was just a time just to forget what the narcissist has done to us. So we thank you for that. We appreciate everything that you do for us, things that you haven't done for us. We praying for that as well. We praying for a job. We praying for finance increases, for job increases. We praying for more entrepreneurs to be developed out of this community. We praying for more just development of resources and things like that, to where we can help other people that are dealing and trying to escape out of narcissistic abuse situations. So we praying for that community just to grow. That way we can get these people out, with this, getting them to a homeless shelter, you know, maybe being able to get apartments or food or money or whatever the means is for these people. We're praying for that, oh Heavenly Father. This we ask in your son Jesus' name. Amen. Amen and amen. Thank y'all again for being in here. Like I said, always awesome. I love the family. And I just, you know, thank y'all for being on here. So it's always awesome. Oh, who you talking about, Heather? You talking about somebody in the chat? Probably talking about somebody in the chat. Said on IG, what's your name? I'm not sure who y'all talking to. Heather looking for somebody named on IG. So whoever she's talking to, just respond to her. So that way we all on the same thing. But again, thank y'all for being in here with me. And like I say, as this ministry continues to grow, we're going to continue putting out messages. I'm not going to stop putting out messages. We'll continue doing this. But thank y'all again. I pray y'all have a good night. Continue being a blessing to others as well. Just think about that. Continue being, if you can bless somebody else, it ain't always about money. Sometimes it's just, you know, just a phone call or maybe a message. whether a text message or whatever. Continue doing that. Reach out to people, and maybe they're going through something. Maybe they're dealing with depression or suicide. Just say a prayer for them, or maybe send them a personal message. Hey, I'm thinking about you. How you doing? Things like that. So just thank y'all for that. And again, good night. Love y'all. Who you talking? Oh, okay. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all Friday. I don't even know what my message is for Friday yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll go to God and pray, and we'll have something for Friday. So, but tomorrow, catch Telsha tomorrow, Thursday, on her channel, because she always comes with a message. All right, family. See y'all next time. Hey, thank y'all for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for spending time with me. I'll see y'all next time. Good night. Let's see what we're gonna hit y'all with. Let's see what we got.
Yo.